Hollywood's golden girl, Blake Lively, standing at the pinnacle of fame and fortune, yet navigating the stormiest waters of her life. In 2025, Blake isn't just the Gossip Girl queen or the Green Lantern's leading lady, she's a mother of 4, including twin girls who've turned her world upside down in the most beautiful way. She's facing unexpected court battles that threaten to tarnish her carefully crafted image. She's presiding over a real estate empire that would make most billionaires blush, cruising in cars worth more than most people's life savings, and sitting on a staggering $60 million fortune. But how did this small-town girl from Tarzana, California, build such an empire? What's really going on with those mysterious court proceedings? And how does she balance it all while raising 4 children, including twins who just celebrated their first birthday? Buckle up, because we're about to take an exclusive deep dive into the extraordinary, sometimes chaotic, but always fascinating world of Blake Lively in 22.5.2. Truly understand Blake Lively's current lifestyle, we need to journey back to her humble beginnings. Born Blake Ellender Brown on August 25, 1987, in Los Angeles, California, she grew up in a family deeply entrenched in the entertainment industry. Her father, Ernie Lively, was an actor and director, while her mother, Elaine, worked as a talent scout. Despite this Hollywood upbringing, Blake initially had no intention of following in her family's footsteps. She dreamed of attending Stanford University and perhaps pursuing a completely different career path. But fate, it seems, had other plans for her. At just 10 years old, she made her acting debut in the film Sandman, directed by her father. This early taste of the spotlight didn't immediately hook her, though. It wasn't until her brother Eric asked her to audition for a role in his film that she truly caught the acting bug. That role, the lead in the 2005 indie hit, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Her natural talent and undeniable charisma shone through, and Hollywood took notice. Fast forward to 2025, and Blake Lively has transformed from that fresh-faced teenager into one of Hollywood's most bankable stars and savvy businesswomen. But what does her day-to-day life actually look like now? Imagine waking up in one of her breathtaking homes, perhaps. Her stunning New York City penthouse with panoramic views of Central Park. Or maybe her sprawling estate in Bedford, New York, where she and husband Ryan Reynolds primarily raised their children. The morning routine would be anything but ordinary. With 4 children under the age of 10, James, Inez, Betty, and their twin girls who were born in early 2024, Blake's days start early and are filled with the beautiful chaos of motherhood. Sources close to the family reveal that despite their enormous wealth, Blake and Ryan are remarkably hands-on parents. They're often seen dropping the kids off at school, attending soccer games, and even hosting playdates at home. Blake has spoken in interviews about how she tries to maintain as normal a childhood as possible for their children, shielding them from the intense media scrutiny that follows. Their famous parents, the birth of the twin girls in early 2024 marked a significant turning point for Blake. After welcoming 3 children, the arrival of twins presented new challenges and joys. Close friends have shared that Blake was initially nervous about doubling her workload overnight, but that she embraced the experience with her characteristic grace and humor. Ryan Reynolds, ever the supportive husband and doting father, reportedly took several months off work to help Blake adjust to life with 2 newborns alongside their other young children. The couple has been fiercely protective of the twins' privacy, choosing not to share their names or photos publicly, a stark contrast to many celebrity parents, who seem eager to show off their children on social media. This decision speaks volumes about Blake's priorities and her desire to give her children a childhood away from the constant glare of the public eye. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing for Blake in 2025. The year brought unexpected legal troubles that have threatened to overshadow her personal and professional achievements. While details remain somewhat murky due to ongoing proceedings, court documents reveal that Blake is embroiled in a complex lawsuit related to her lifestyle brand, Betty Buzz. The company, which launched in 2021, specializes in non-alcoholic mixers and has been a passion project for Blake. However, a former business partner has alleged breach of contract and misrepresentation, claiming that Blake used her celebrity status to secure favorable terms that were later violated. What makes this case particularly intriguing is the counterclaim Blake has filed, accusing the former partner of attempting to extort money and damage her reputation. Legal experts speculate that this could be a lengthy and messy battle, with millions of dollars at stake. The irony isn't lost on observers. Here's a woman who has built an empire on her image of perfection and grace, now fighting to protect that very image in court. Despite these legal challenges, Blake's real estate portfolio continues to expand and impress. In 2025, she and Ryan Reynolds own properties worth an estimated $50 million collectively. Their primary residence is the magnificent Bedford estate, purchased in 2012 for $5.7 million, but now valued at over $15 million after extensive renovations. The property spans 11.65 acres and includes a main house, guest cottages, a horse stable, and even a private lake. It's here that the family spends most of their time, away from the hustle and bustle of New York City, but they also maintain a stunning penthouse in Manhattan's Tribeca neighborhood, Purchased in 2016 for $5.7 million, and now worth an estimated $12 million. This luxurious 7,000 square foot space features 5 bedrooms, panoramic city views, and top-of-the-line amenities that make it the perfect urban retreat. Additionally, the couple owns a vacation home in Pound Ridge, New York, valued at around $3 million, and has recently been rumored to be acquiring property in Blake's native California, possibly to establish a West Coast base for their growing family. When it comes to transportation, Blake Lively doesn't exactly slum it. Her car collection in 2025 is worth an estimated $2 million and reflects her sophisticated taste and environmental consciousness. Her daily driver is reportedly a custom Tesla Model S Plaid, valued at around $150,000, which she chose for its combination of luxury, performance, and eco-friendly credentials. But the crown jewel of her collection is a vintage 1960s Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster, worth over $1.5 million, which Ryan reportedly gifted her for her 35th birthday. Blake has been spotted driving this classic beauty around Bedford, turning heads wherever she goes. For family outings, the couple relies on a Cadillac Escalade ESV, valued at approximately $100,000, which offers the space and safety features needed for transporting for children and their entourage of nannies and security personnel. And for those red carpet events, Blake often arrives in style in a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce Phantom, valued at over $500,000, ensuring she makes a grand entrance worthy of Hollywood royalty. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: Blake Lively's staggering $60 million net worth in 2025. How did she accumulate such wealth, and what does it mean for her lifestyle? The bulk of her fortune comes from her successful acting career, which spans over 2 decades and includes blockbuster films, television shows, and lucrative endorsement deals. Her breakout role as Serena van der Woodsen in Gossip Girl earned her approximately $60,000 per episode during the show's run, but it was her film work that truly catapulted her into the financial stratosphere. Movies like The Age of Adeline, The Shallows, and A Simple Favor earned her multi-million-dollar paychecks, with some reports suggesting she commanded up to $5 million per film at the peak of her career. Additionally, her endorsement deals with major brands like Gucci, L. and Chanel have contributed significantly to her wealth, with some contracts worth upwards of $10 million annually. But Blake's financial acumen extends far beyond acting and endorsements. In recent years, she's proven herself to be a savvy businesswoman with a keen eye for profitable ventures. Her lifestyle brand, Betty Buzz, despite its current legal troubles, has been a commercial success, generating an estimated $20 million in revenue since its launch. Blake has also made strategic investments in tech startups and real estate, further diversifying her income streams. What's particularly impressive about Blake's financial portfolio is her hands-on approach to managing her wealth. Unlike many celebrities who delegate financial decisions to managers and advisors, Blake is known to be deeply involved in her business ventures, often spending hours reviewing contracts and strategizing with her team. This level of engagement has undoubtedly contributed to her financial success and sets her apart from many of her Hollywood peers. Blake's lifestyle in 2025 isn't just about luxury and wealth, though she's also known for her philanthropic efforts and commitment to various causes. Alongside Ryan Reynolds, she has donated millions to organizations supporting children's healthcare, environmental conservation, and disaster relief. In 2025, they established the Ryan Reynolds Foundation, which focuses on providing educational opportunities for underprivileged children and supporting families affected by natural disasters. What makes their philanthropy particularly noteworthy is their hands-on approach. They don't just write checks. They actively participate in the organizations they support, often volunteering their time and using their platform to raise awareness. This commitment to giving back adds another layer to Blake's public persona, showing that there's more to her than red carpet glamour and designer clothes. Fashion, of course, remains an integral part of Blake Lively's identity and lifestyle. In 2025, she continues to be a style icon, with her fashion choices making headlines and setting trends. Her wardrobe is reportedly worth millions, featuring custom creations from top designers like Chanel, Dior, and Versace. But what's interesting about Blake's approach to fashion in 2025 is her evolution toward more sustainable and ethical choices. She's been vocal about supporting brands that prioritize environmental responsibility and fair labor practices, often using her public appearances to showcase these values. This shift reflects a broader trend in Hollywood toward conscious consumerism, but Blake has been at the forefront, using her influence to promote positive change in the fashion industry, balancing her multiple roles: actress, businesswoman, mother, philanthropist, and now defendant in a high-profile lawsuit is no small feat. How does Blake manage it all? Insiders reveal that she relies on a carefully structured schedule and a strong support system. Her days are meticulously planned, with dedicated time blocks for work, family, and self-care. She employs a team of nannies, household staff, and personal assistants to help manage the logistics of her busy life. But she remains intimately involved in all aspects of her children's upbringing and her business ventures. Ryan Reynolds, despite his own demanding career, is described as an equal partner in parenting and household management, with the couple making a conscious effort to synchronize their schedules to ensure one of them is always available for their children. The court trouble hanging over Blake in 2025 has undoubtedly added stress to her already packed life. But those close to her say she's handling it with remarkable resilience. Friends describe her as focused and determined, refusing to let the legal battle derail her professional or personal life. She's been spotted attending court hearings with her legal team, looking poised and professional, and immediately transitioning to mom mode for school pickups and extracurricular activities. This ability to compartmentalize and maintain grace under pressure is perhaps one of Blake's most impressive qualities, and it's a big part of why she's managed to build such an extraordinary life while navigating the challenges of fame. Looking ahead, what does the future hold for Blake Lively? Despite the current legal challenges, 2025 appears to be a year of growth and evolution for her. She's reportedly developing new projects for her production company, exploring opportunities behind the camera as a director and producer. Betty Buzz continues to expand, with new product lines in development. And on the personal front, she and Ryan are said to be considering adding to their family, with Blake expressing in a recent interview that she's open to having more children. Whatever the future brings, one thing is certain: Blake Lively will continue to captivate us with her talent, style, and the fascinating complexity of her life. From her early days as a reluctant actress to her current status as a Hollywood powerhouse, Blake Lively's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. In 2025, she stands as a testament to what can be achieved through talent, hard work, and strategic thinking. Her $60 million net worth, impressive real estate portfolio, and luxury car collection are just the visible markers of a life built on careful planning and relentless ambition. But beyond the material success, it's her role as a mother to 4 children, including twin girls who've brought new joy and challenges to her life, that seems to bring her the most fulfillment. And even as she faces court battles that threaten to complicate her carefully constructed empire, Blake Lively continues to navigate the complexities of fame with grace, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to living life on her own terms. As we wrap up this deep dive into Blake Lively's lifestyle in 2025, it's clear that there's much more to her than meets the eye. Behind the red carpet glamour and designer outfits is a multifaceted woman who has successfully built an empire while raising a family and staying true to her values. Whether she's changing diapers, reviewing business contracts, or appearing in court, Blake Lively approaches every aspect of her life with the same determination and grace that have made her one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. And as she continues to evolve and grow, one thing is certain: the world will be watching, captivated by every twist and turn in the remarkable journey of Blake Lively. Disclaimer: the content in this video is based on publicly available information, media sources, and opinions. It is created for entertainment and educational purposes only. We do not claim or guarantee that every detail is 100% accurate,